Commentary for the MMS United States Grand Prix presented by Kai, and hopefully others. So, hello ladies and gentlemen. Today we are on the beautiful circuit of the Watkins Glen International for the United States Grand Prix, the track that has hosted 19 American Grand Prix. In Formula 1 the most out of any other circuit on the land of the free. The circuit itself now hosts NASCAR races, which are quite entertaining and famous to watch. So yeah, I definitely recommend you see those. But anyways, we are using the long layout because, well, we're not NASCAR and the lap is a bit too short for Formula cars. So yeah, anyways, on pole position we have Andrew Mondragon for the Mercedes Sauber outfit, putting this car onto P1. The qualifying was in mixed conditions. It was at first sunny, but it then turned to rain, which caused drivers to, set early laps and then not being able to improve them. That's why Mondragon is on P1. Joining him on the first row is Henrik Wiebe for the Red Bull outfit, the man who's pretty much an upcoming MMS F1 world champion, and I think it's undeniable to say that. Then the rest of the we have Murray, Carrigal, Littergrim, Kabusek, Material, Whittaker putting his Venturia up into 8th, which is quite a blistering lap. Valiak, De Jong, Zage, Aaron, Stamer De Jong once again. Now we're going to just call him the Dong, qualifying a bit woeful. Pereira, Eastwood, Johnson, Atkinson, Agnes, Kataken, Jans, Nisbet, Blanc, Flynn, and Eugene, who rounds off the grid. With all that done, let's get to the shiny red boys. This time only 4 red lights. Here we go. The lights are on. Lights out and away we go. It's very good stuff from Mondragon. Carrigal also gets a good launch. Kubusek immediately shoots into 4th, overtaking Murray, who just, I believe, stopped on the grid. As now we have Wiebe on the outside of Mondragon. They're gonna go side by side, coming into turn 2, sorry. And Wiebe still on the outside and gets Mondragon. He's up in the P1. Kubusek, they're trying to challenge Carrigal for the podium as they're now going to enter the run up to the famous chicane. As I have screen freezes, but here we go. Mondragon now is going to dive it down inside of Henrik Wiebe. He's going to get into the chicane. Beautiful move there. And Carrigal might also get Henrik Wiebe here, but Wiebe has the outside line, which is a bit more preferable. And he gets the move done. Beautiful job. And now Kubusek jumps into 3rd, overtaking Carrigal. Amazing job from both drivers. Now we're going to see Littergrim, the championship leader, dropping like a stone down to 8th. Down the rest of the grid, you see De Jong still in 13th. We have a Super Aguri with a nice delivery. Okay, yeah, crash. Here we go. Wiebe now challenging Mondragon for the lead. He hasn't said the last of his words, but there's no move coming in here. This circuit is pretty much our Monza of the season. This race will also be one of the longest races of the season and include a 2-stop strategy. But anyways, Wiebe now down the inside of Mondragon. They're going to go side by side of the couple 2 final corners. Wiebe dives it down the inside. Mondragon has the outside, but Wiebe closes the door, and we have a lead change. Here we go. Wiebe leads the race, and then we're going to have Kubusek in P3 trying to harass Mondragon. It's very surprising to see that Ferrari so high up in there, considering what team they are. They are two teams, speaking of which there's Kubusek down the inside of Mondragon. He's going to have the inside line, which isn't the best coming into the S's and the bridge section, but he's still in a very good position. But he has now a raging Carrigal, a championship contender, mind you, right behind him, and he has another Mercedes ahead of him, so this is not going to be the easiest of jobs for Kubusek. Oh dear, that's a car for the front wingers now. Oh my god, it's another car. Carrigal flips. Oh my days. Oh my god. Carrigal has done a big dive. Sweet God Almighty. Let's see what happens here. So he just, he tries to make the move, rights the rear wheel, and just gets shot. Yeah, just for clarification, that catch fence never existed there. This never happened. Ignore that. Thanks. Oh, there's been another incident here which we missed. Let's see, that's Atkinson going wide. That's Atkinson clipping the back of Stephen De Jong here, looking up and riding that, going a bit wide. But there was also a car with fatter front wing. Go up the field, yeah. That's Olivia Zage. And what happened to Olivia Zage? So it's another disastrous race for the Toro Rosso driver. What did she... Oh, man. Into the back of De Jong. De Jong is just getting rammed, really. It's not good. Yeah, but Caragol is now, he didn't actually go for the catch fence. He's stuck. Oh dear God. Yeah, just ignore him. As now we're gonna cut to Lithogram chasing that material in 6th. This is an amazing job from the Renault driver, sorry, to put that car so high up the field, considering they're not the best. But now we have Mondragon on the outside of Vibo, which is going to turn into the inside of the next corner here. And that might be Mondragon up into P1. Yes, it is. So Mondragon retakes the lead. Is now Kubusek very close to the back of that Red Bull. We now see Murray trying to dive it down the inside of the Polish driver. That's never going to work here. Kubusek closes the door and is now right on the back of that Red Bull. And it's going to be a very interesting battle for the P2 here. And quite possibly for the lead, as Caragol is most likely out of the race. Yeah, here we go. Now down the inside goes Kubusek onto Weber. He gets the traction, but obviously Red Bull is a bit faster. Now he's going to lose podium due to Murray just overpowering him. As now we're going to have Valek also try and pop a move. He's going to get the door shot. But yeah, it's not looking the best for Kubusek now. He doesn't have much slipstream, which is very crucial for the seconds. Now, oh my God, Murray dives it down the inside again, and now it's free wide, and Kubusek is going to get it, possibly, as now Valyak loses the wing, and Kubusek gets P2, and Valyak is wingless. Absolute chaos here in Watkins Glen. That chicane is an action-packed section of the circuit. So let's see what happens. So basically, Murray just rides the back of Weber, overshoots that corner, which is... Oh, Valek just doesn't react to Weber existing in that place, so yeah, but now we're gonna see Material go up into P5. This is... How is that man? But no, never mind. Material might get dived down inside of a Lithogram. No, Material only gets a bit of a push from that attempt of a move, and now he might even attack Weber for P4. This race is something else, as now Kubusek is on the chase for Andrew Mondragon and for the lead. We don't even have a Red Bull in a podium position at this stage. That is just... That is horrendous. I love it. As the Material is really close to the back of Weber. Weber obviously has a better car, which does help him a bit. But when you don't have slipstream, you're really at a disadvantage. As the Material pulls to the inside line very weirdly here. As the Young, or rather the Dong, is now harassing the back of Michael Valek, who isn't pitting the snaps, so the team wasn't able to service him as of now, which is going to hurt him. Oh my God, that's Ahrens without a wing. Oh no. Ahrens goes into the back of his teammate as Olivier Zage didn't pit on the lap. Yeah, that's just Zage who didn't pit. Zage is pitting this lap. Down the other we can see Agnes making a move onto Johnson. We have the new Super Aguri here. I really like that livery. It's nicer than the previous one. It's actually distinguishable. As Caragol is out of the race, as I said, and now Murray has overtaken Kubusek. When he makes a bit of a mistake, he clips the curb here, and that allows Kubusek to get a better run on him. He might make a move coming into the chicane, which isn't the best of decisions, as we have seen this race. Those moves usually end up in disaster. Yeah, Kubusek doesn't make the move, loses a bit of time on the braking, but it's better safe than sorry in this situation. As this race has started beautifully, as now Weber is starting to catch up to the top 3. Same with Material and on Lithogram, sorry. As now Kubusek actually is closing up to Murray. Murray is not really going for the overtakes, as Mondragon isn't going fast as well, so interesting prospects here. Let's see, that's Murray now diving in down inside of Mondragon. Is that gonna work for the British driver? He squeezes through, he doesn't have enough grip though, and he's not gonna get P1 just yet, but he's still there. He maybe do a switch back here. No, he gets a good run though. If he gets a good run out of the final corners here, he might make himself a chance at a move on turn 1. Yeah, look at this. Look how much time Murray gains here. He's very close here to the back of Mondragon. It's pretty much a no there. Pretty much a deal breaker. What? I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. Basically, here we go. Murray now dives down inside of the Mercedes driver. That's never going to work. Kubusek now tries to go to the outside of Murray. That's not going to work as well. Weber now dives down inside of Kubusek. That doesn't work as well. As Kubusek tries to make him maybe on the outside, that will turn to the inside of Murray. He still gets a very good run, and that might be a move into the chicane if he has enough slipstream. No, Murray pulls to the inside now, and it's going to be a move from Murray onto Mondragon, coming in the chicane. No, that doesn't work, and now Kubusek tries to make it down on the outside, will turn to the inside, and doesn't work, and Kubusek still stays in P3, as Weber and Mondragon go side by side. Material drops to 6th now. As, oh no, that's Stephen de Jong. Oh man, this race What happened? What happened here? So basically, we have seen this before. I don't know why that's not showing who that is. That is very weird, but we've seen that incident regarding that Venturia there. I believe that was I believe Aarons who smacked in the back of that Venturia, of the other Venturia. But yeah, now De Jong side by side with Pereira. De Jong, yeah, he doesn't really have a place to battle here. Agnes will be up into 11th now, which is quite interesting, as now we can see the back markers battling it out here. Nice and gentle battles here. As now Flynn doesn't go gentle on his fellow countryman TJ Nisbet. As down the other, yeah, that was Aarons who was in the pits. As the field has separated. As now Kubusek, is Kubusek having an issue here? He's going very slowly. No, he doesn't. He was just very slow for that. Through that section there. Maybe saving fuel here. Kubusek though very slowly, as now Tamer De Jong loses his wing onto his teammate. Oh, the De Jong family does it again. Yeah, Kubusek was just slower, and De Jong just doesn't even react. So calamities for all of drivers, but it's not calamities for Joseph Murray here, who gets a very good exit out of that corner, out of bridge. He's not going to go side by side with Mondragon, and it's pretty much a move for the lead, and Murray gets it. Murray's into the lead. The McLaren finally leads the race. I don't believe it. As now we can see Weber sending onto Material. No, Material defends from the Red Bull despite the amazing traction of the car. And Material keeps P4. Kubusek down to 6. De Jong loses a wing. Then we have the two Force Indias separated by Eastwood. Johnson in 12. Agnes in 11th. HRT are having a dream race here. Especially for the fact that it's their main sponsors, their Titan sponsor, or American Airlines home race. So nice job. Now Whittaker though dives down inside of Johnson, only has a look, that didn't work, and now Kai Eugene, who started last, up into P14. This is an amazing drive from Eugene, capitalizing on everybody else's mistakes. And yeah, just doing the best he can here. Johnson still defending from Whittaker. No moves into here, but there's a battle for the lead that we have to catch up on because it's very heated here. Mondragon doesn't set it onto Murray just yet. Murray has to keep it at the back of his head that Mondragon has a better car. Mondragon has better grip, better traction, and most importantly better aero, but that doesn't change the fact that Murray is still a quick SL driver and he's going to defend. Let's see. Will Murray keep the lead? I don't think so. Mondragon with a very late attempt at the move. That's never going to work. Still trying to make a move on the outside. Mondragon is all over Joseph Murray here. This might not end well at all. Now he's going to dive it down inside of Murray. They nearly touch. Murray gets a way better exit here and a better run out of that corner, and Mondragon loses a ton of time, only allowing Littlegrim to possibly catch up to these guys and make an attack. As, oh my gosh, that's Patrice Jans going into 11th. How on earth is that Super Aguri up there? I am so confused. What is going on now? Johnson overtakes Blanc on the outside as Blanc defending from Whittaker. Whittaker is going to send it, but this move isn't really, this place is not where you go on the outside. And look at this, Blanc now overtakes Johnson, and what is TJ Nisbet doing? I'm so confused. And now Whittaker tries to dive in on the side of Nisbet. That's never going to work though, as now he's side by side with Dinesh Kalthikayan. The back markers are in contention for the points. I am just shook of. I mean, Patrice Jans is comfortably in 11th. Like, I am lost. I'm just lost for words. And now Littlegrim has got up to Mondragon, and Mondragon is just losing pace. Murray has pulled away for him massively here, and it's definitely not gonna help him. As now, oh my God, Littlegrim taps Mondragon, but it's a move from Littlegrim, and he goes up into 2nd, and this is helping Littlegrim's championship by a mile here, because at the moment he would have a 25-point gap to Carrigal if the race would have finished like that. So this is very crucial for Littlegrim. The championship is still wide open. It's 7 points separating entering this race. It was 7 points separating Littlegrim and Carrigal. This time it will grow unless Littlegrim retires, which I mean isn't completely out of the books here. As Agnes is now up into 9th and harassing Pereira for 8th, so HRT really back into form. As now he's on the outside, and that's a beautiful move from Jack Agnes, who overtakes the Force India, and that's a massive overtake from the Greek driver, one of the biggest talents on the MMS grid here, that never got into a good car. As Weber now, and Weber has overtaken Mondragon now, and he might overtake his teammate as well. That's a move down inside coming into turn 1. That might only put a spanner into Littlegrim's works, though, as now Mondragon has called back up. These guys are now Mondragon side by side with Weber. These guys have been battling ever since they moved into top teams. As Mondragon gets Weber, but Weber's still on the slipstream of that Mercedes, clips the curb a bit, gets a good run. Will that be a move into the chicane? No, Weber doesn't try it. Weber falls. Mondragon losing a bit of time as he's gonna get a bit of a better exit. He's still in the slipstream range. Kubusek is catching up to this battle, as now Pereira is having a big of a loss of power because now Eastwood is on the back of that Force India. Then we have Eugen, Jans, Whittaker, Flynn, Johnson, Nisbet, Kautoken and Valyak who has caught up to the back markers. Then we have De Jong making a move onto Blanc. That's a very adventurous move there from the Ferrari driver, but I mean he is known for being a tad aggressive here. And now Valyak is going to overtake the Nash Kautoken most likely. Look how slow TJ Nisbet is on the straight. That is just a mockery of a Formula 1 car, really. But yeah, they're gonna dive it out. You said, oh, that's Flynn who spun out. Flynn has spun out. He has lost the wing, and he's going to nearly rejoin. Oh, he has rejoined right in front of Blanc. What happened to Josh Flynn? He had a pretty good race. Is that a failed attempt at the move? Yep. Oh dear. We already have a confirmed penalty, 10 seconds for Josh Flynn. I mean, he rejoins. Blanc had no reaction time and nowhere to go. 10 seconds for Josh Flynn here. That's gonna punish him a lot. As now Littlegram has got up to Murray, who's in the lead. So the Red Bull is back into power and it's back into business, and it's a move from Littlegram down the inside for P1, but Murray defends, Murray's ahead, and Murray's gonna get a position as now Weber is probably most likely going to lose a position to Kubusek. Yes, he is. They're now side by side up the hill into the bridge, and that's probably Kubusek. No, Weber outtractions Kubusek, gets the better run, and keeps the positions now. Littlegram is going to make that move onto Murray, but Murray closes the door very aggressively and very sullenly. This could have ended very poorly and badly for Littlegram and Murray, really. But now Littlegram is going to complete that move. No, Murray comes back at him and he's still in the lead. As now Mondragon just gets overtaken by Weber and Kubusek. Jesus Christ. As Kubusek is now up in the P4 and actually might challenge for the podium once again in this race, as Littlegram is still on the challenge for P1 here. He's really going for it. He's really trying to maximize the gap between himself and Marco Carrigal in this race, as you normally would. So we might have our first lapped cars on lap 11. So yeah, they're exiting the pit lane now, but the pit lane is very slow here. Which is going to put a spanner in the works of many people. The race is 40 laps, so it will be really interesting to see what happens. And you can see Flynn and Blanc exiting the pit lane, and Flynn will... Oh boy, what are you doing? Blanc rejoins in front of Weber, nearly taking him out of the race. That is just silly. Jean LeBlanc, what on earth were you thinking? Jesus. As now Murray is going to lap Flynn, same goes to Littlegram here. But Littlegram might not have it that easy. It's a bit of a mess here. They go 3 wide, and that's Mondragon into the lead. And that's Weber in the middle. Weber slides and gets into P2 now. Weber, what a move from the German driver. That is a move and a half. As now Kubusek and Mondragon battling it out for P4 in a field of back markers. But let's look at that move from Henrik Weber. They're going 3 wide here, trying to lap Flynn, and he just slides, taps Murray, taps Flynn, and just gets the job done. That's a beautiful move. As Kubusek is stuck behind Blanc and Flynn, he's gonna lap Blanc now on the outside. Mondragon gets stuck behind the Williams car. And now he's going to push through, trying to overtake Flynn as fast as he can. Yeah, there he goes, down the inside of Josh Flynn. The Ferrari is faster. Obviously, the Aston Martin also using Ferrari engines. As that's a wing, and that's Murray into the back of Weber. I don't believe it. Oh my god. So the McLaren luck messes them over again. Let's see what happens here. So they entering this turn and does... Oh, Murray just not enough turning. And he hits into the back of Weber this race. This race is pure chaos. That will put Kubusek up in the P3 now, as Kubusek dives it down inside of Murray. Murray has nothing to say, Murray has to pick now. So Kubusek up into P3. Mondragon still has to lap Flynn, and it's not looking like he can. Now he dives it down inside, and Flynn is not giving him the easiest of times, but obviously Mondragon has the traction, he has the grip, and gets the job done. Now he has to hunt Kubusek, who's 2 seconds up the road. Then we have Weber and Littergrim in comfortable positions. As up the order we must go, E-R-E-R-E-R-Yo. Eugen is up into 10th. This race is absolutely cursed. Agnes is in 7th. You know, no further questions, you know. Whittaker is now on the back of Johnson, they're battling for 12, with Michael Valek also joining in. Very close here, Valek using all the Renault power he has in that McLaren, as he's going to go to the outside of Whittaker. That's a beautiful move, uses a mistake from George Whittaker there, and gets 13th, and he's about to get 12 now onto Devon Johnson. Look at the power of that McLaren. He's going to now squeeze through, dive it down the inside. They're side by side, coming into the chicane now. Still side by side, but Valek completes the move done before they even get to the corner. That is sheer power, as now Whittaker also overtakes Devon Johnson, and Devon Johnson is down to 14th. As now Murray, at least he's still in the points, right, despite crashing, so, you know, and there's a bit of a... There's still something, right, but now Weber has got up to Littergrim. He's in the slipstream, he's right on the back of his teammate, and this might end tragically for Red Bulls. We've seen them have a bit of a contact before, so this might end very badly. Getting on board with Kubusek, who's just... He has the front row seat for this amazing battle, but look at this, Weber got a bit of a mistake there. Kubusek doesn't go for the move. This is a bit too risky coming into the chicane. Now Weber doesn't care. Weber dives it down the inside. No moves done here. Kubusek loses only a bit of time here. Very close here now. Weber and Littergrim very close to each other. Weber still trying his best, but it might not work. No, he actually does too much time, and now Mondragon has caught up to the back of these cars. So this will be very interesting to see what will happen. No moves done yet. Still no moves, calmly following these guys. Mondragon is very calm. Now he's gonna make a move on the outside of Kubusek. That's a very sudden move, and he gets it done. Now Weber losing a lot of time to Littergrim. He's not really pushing for his teammate anymore. As now the other we can see Murray now making a move on Agnes, and same goes for Valyak. Wait, no, that's Murray without a wing again. Murray, what are you doing? I don't... Oh, he just goes into the back of Agnes. That I don't believe. I just don't believe in this man. He lost the wing 2 times this race. I mean, yeah, Agnes gets overtaken by Valyak now, but yeah, just how is this man? I don't understand. Okay, I just don't understand. Valyak is not going to overtake him, obviously. The reigning world champion, the whole team of McLaren are basically gone. Their season has been abysmal. They're just so unlucky, they're so crash prone. As much as I love the team, because of just, you know, it's McLaren, who doesn't love McLaren, is good. Now we're going to see Atkinson and Eastwood battle out for Sid, and Atkinson dives it down the inside and gets P6. Atkinson, another upcoming talent? Who knows? As there's the battle for P3, and oh Jesus Christ. It's your favorite lads, Mondragon and Weber. These guys sure do love themselves. So now we're gonna get the nice helicopter cam here. Tell Rakes he can join in. Tell him he can join in. Anyways, Mondragon now very close to Weber and Littergrim. This might be... There we go. Mondragon dives down the side of Weber. Doesn't help him at all. He's just... What? He's just making the moves in the wrong places in the wrong time here, really. But now he gets a good run to the outside, trying to break the dirty air here. Weber though, look at the run Weber gets, and Mondragon dies on the exit out of that corner, and that's gonna be Weber. Oh, but Mondragon, oh my god, oh, Mondragon is in the middle of this, and Mondragon is gonna get the lead now. Yes, he does. Oh my days, no, Lettergram comes back at him, and that's Mondragon down to P2 now. But what a move, Jesus. That is just dangerous. We've seen that the chicane is an amazing opportunity for making moves, but it's also very risky and very accident prone. Now Pereira thinking of a move down inside of Agnes. Jesus, he nearly takes him out, as now De Jong is going to get a better run due to that Pereira's heroics. And maybe overtake the Force India, but the Force India hasn't said the last of its words now, and is very close to overtaking the HRT of Jack Agnes, who's defending the sole 10th place. Now Pereira dives down inside, that's not gonna work. De Jong is stuck. De Jong will dive down the inside, and he gets the positions of the Ferrari driver up into 11th now, which is definitely a plus, as now we're gonna see Agnes on the back of Kai Eugen here. On the outside, and Agnes is up into P9, putting the Williams back where it should be. Oh my god, the Williams is very slow here. The Williams is very slow, he's just holding a massive pack of cars. Here's now De Jong goes to the outside, he has to overtake him, and De Jong is back up into points. As there's a battle for, oh my god, it's a four-way battle for the lead. Mondragon gets overtaken now by Kubusek, by Weber and Kubusek, but Kubusek is not gonna fully make the move stick, and Kubusek stays in 4th as Murray, who's lapped. Murray's got lapped, and he's watching the leaders now. This is... yes, Zage now, after losing her wing, she's back up into 12th. Eugen, just making a massive train here, really. Johnson now is going to overtake Eugen, obviously a faster car, a better car. Yes, he's going to do that here. Down the inside goes Devin Johnson.
Shit, sorry.
Jesus Christ. That is the best entrance to commentary I have ever seen. Oh, Whittaker, oh my god, Whittaker overtakes Eugen out of nowhere. I swear to god, Eugen has an issue. Anyways,
right, okay, hi.
you have missed the first 15 laps of the race.
Right, okay. We don't talk about that.
Oh, that's Stephen De Dong going to the back of Devin Johnson.
Oh, is it De Dong again? Okay.
Yeah, he already lost his wing. This is the second time he's lost the wing.
Oh. Well, that's not good.
Yep. I mean, just look at this. Eugen is making such a big of a train here. And then, I don't even know what De Jong thought here. It's just, he just rams into the back of that car. As the two Super Aguris, they had a pretty good start to the race. Now they're back where they belong. And there's been on the outside of count again. That's beautiful. Jans, who was 11th at one point in this race, down to 20th.
Epic.
Happens as now Weber and Lettergram very close. Then we have Mondragon in the back. Weber still close to Mondragon and still close to making a move for the lead. These guys have been battling pretty much this whole race. Now we have Weber down inside Mondragon and Lettergram. That will never work. Why do I mix up Mondragon and Lettergram?
Mondragon on outside, trying to, but
Mondragon.
What's happened to Carrigal?
Died.
Right.
He flew through the catch fence.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm not classifying that as a death. Don't worry.
Hold on.
Yeah, no, that doesn't classify. I mean, this race is pure chaos, but it's good. I'm surprised we have no rain yet. Like, this is intriguing. Anyways, Weber tries to dive it down the side of Littergrim. That will never work. And they're back into the Slipstream Fest once again. As I'm gonna have a chug of cappuccino, you have to take over.
Right, this probably has been the most unprofessional commentary I've ever done, but there we go, I'm back.
I mean, don't blame you.
Oh my god. I somehow slept through 9 alarms, as we still have Red Bulls going side by side. Nearly.
Yeah, Weber might get a very good run out of that corner and actually get the lead coming into the chicane. No. I mean, at least, listen, at least he's a good teammate, right? At least he's not taking out his teammate or rammed into the back of him. Damon de Jong.
For now.
Yeah. For now. Eastwood is in 7th. Vanek is in 8th. Agnes is
McLaren's
still in 10th. Both of the McLarens died. Murray lost his wing 2 times, I think.
Right.
Yeah, just...
Okay.
If
A
not
lot,
three
a lot
times.
has happened. A lot has happened. Okay.
Yeah, a lot has happened. You missed a lot. Agnes is now chasing down Damon de Jong, and HRT is about to overtake a Ferrari, ladies and gentlemen. Watch carefully.
There you go.
Yeah, here we go.
The
He's stuck in
slipstream.
6th gear, now he shifts up to 7th. Gets a nice run. Agnes is still in the slipstream of de Jong. If he actually sends it down the inside here, it might get
Right, is this the new HRT?
Yeah, this is the new HRT, as there is the Jong finally pitting. We have the new, we have also the new Super Guris. If
Oh,
you're into
nice.
that. So they're actually distinguishable now, but look at this. De Jong is going so slowly, he's allowing Francesco Pereira to catch up to these guys. Pereira goes to the outside, he's going to overtake the HRT driver with a bit of a
Outside, what a move.
Yeah, he might also overtake Damon de Jong here now.
Did Sage...
No, Agnes
run
actually
up?
down the inside, that's not gonna work, and...
But somehow mixed up Agnes and Sage. Did Agnes like run out of speed and let the Ferrari through?
I mean, he's in an HRT.
Fair enough.
This track is, the outside line is very powerful.
Like Germany.
Yeah, basically.
There we go again, onto the main straight. I think it's the main straight anyway.
Yeah, it's the main
Yep.
straight. Here we go. Pereira, will it be a move from the Force India driver? No.
No, it's not.
As the pit stop window is very close to opening, as oh my god, Weber and Mondragon are side by side. These guys love each other. Mondragon now on the outside and gets Weber.
Get it done.
But this is not the last we will see Weber try and overtake Mondragon.
Anyway, now he should try to get Mondragon, not Mondragon, but Littrogram as well for the lead.
Yeah.
We have...
Pereira catching up to Eastwood. Agnes
Well,
holding up
something
the
happened
Young.
too.
Oh my god, the Young
Yes,
has
we
been...
passed along actually.
Yeah, same with Pereira, so the Young is just... Well, I don't want to call him useless, but he's slow. Yeah, I get he lost his wing, but come on, you're in a way faster car. Kubusek proved it by, I believe, leading in this race, or at least being in P2. Like,
Well, he's listened to you.
yeah, he's overtaken Agnes, but still. Anyways, the pit window is now open, so you will see people come into the pits now.
That's the plan anyway.
Yep.
Anyway,
This is a
Mondragon
two-stop
is
race,
building
by
up
the
with the
way.
leader. Two-stop. Epic.
Yeah, it's a two-stop race. Let's
So
see.
double the chance of chaos in pit windows. East of pit
Yes.
exit, deadly by any chance.
No. Well, kind of. We already seen Blanc nearly take out one of the cars.
Oh my
but
god, that's run.
yeah, that's slipstream. This is welcome to Monza V2, really. I've said it. This track is
Yeah.
our Monza. Slipstream here is very important. The average, like the lowest speed for the corner, is 130 or 40 kilometers per hour.
Nice. Weber has now got a low field warning.
Yep. Which means they'll pit very soon.
It's like 3 laps.
Yeah.
Within 3 laps has to bit. Something like that. Weber's getting close to the Mondragon.
As now
Mondragon
Weber,
is
oh my
now-
god, Weber, that's a move and a half from him.
Mondragon is trying to hold it around the
He
side.
holds it.
Yeah.
Kubusek is pitting this lap. Then we have Eastwood and Valiak. No, Eastwood and Valiak going side by side. Valiak onto the outside, and he gets the Toro Rosso driver nice and easy.
Didn't do a look.
Although
I mean, that was
Valiak might
McLaren's
hold
a
up
good
by
car.
Flynn now, so Eastwood still has a chance overtaking the McLaren.
But Eastwood is also sort of getting held up now. Like
Yeah,
he's
Eastwood is
really
pitting
getting
this
close.
lap. Valiak sends it onto Flynn.
Flynn is holding on.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. Alex got it.
Yep. Flynn also has a 10-second time penalty, which is just bruh. Anyways,
Difficult.
Lettergrim is approaching the two Super Aguris.
Weber has got Mondragon somewhere. Kubusek is
Yep.
pitting.
Kubusek is pitting. He's about to lap Murray as well.
Oh dear, what's happened to Murray?
Yeah, I said he lost his wing like 2 or 3 times this race.
Oh, not good for the reigning champion.
2 times actually, but still. Yeah, the reigning champion, the whole team of McLaren, I've said it, they are dead. They're just absolutely dead.
Valiak is trying to fly the flag for them, but before he
Yeah, but
dies.
let's go pitting this lap. Might also lap Jans here while we're at it. And it's raining.
Oh dear.
Changeable conditions, ladies and gentlemen, this is what you wanted. as Kubusek now calmly in the pits.
Just vibing in the pits.
Yeah. So he's going to get overtaken by Material and Valiak. Eastwood is going to come into the pits. Atkinson also, Pereira. Yeah, the rest of the field is attempting to have a pit stop here, really.
Tempting.
Zage is out.
What's happened to her? Her.
Zage is out of the race. Oh dear.
Kubusek came to the pits and we saw the Toro Rosso. I thought it's a pit.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. I thought she pitted because of damage or something, or that's just a mandatory stop. But she's out.
She's just vibing in the pits there, in her pit box.
Yeah, what happened to Olivia Zage?
Maybe got the forecast they know it's gonna rain, so just pulled it out. Never mind.
Too much damage. She takes off the wing of Aaron's as well.
Naughty, naughty.
Oh boy, so we missed something. We missed a lot. So she lost...
Right.
Oh no, I think we didn't miss it. So, okay, this happened before. We captured that incident. She just pitted due to the amount of damage she collected. We already seen this incident. How did that happen? So yeah, interesting. As now Kubusek is exiting the pit lane in comfortable 6th. That is good for the driver. As now, oh boy, Littlegram is literally bomb drafting Jans.
Not Aaron's, but Viva is trying to get some of the slip through.
Slicks despite the rain, that's because, oh my god.
Oh. What did you say about the rebels not hitting each other?
If you're seeing slicks despite the rain, that's because the mod doesn't really want to switch to rain tires. So they will drive in the slicks despite the rain. It doesn't affect them though.
The Jensen Button Simulator.
Yes, as everybody pits here. Oh my god, the train of cars entering the pit lane. So Murray has himself. Mondragon is already in the pits.
Yep, let's pretend that Murray is actually leading this race right now. He continues on.
Agnes, oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Agnes, unsafe release, and he got turned in by Weber into the pit wall.
Well.
I mean, this is to me, this is fully onto, who that was. To me, this is fully on Agnes. I mean, look at this. This is an unsafe release. This is an unsafe release, right?
It's unsafe release. That's unsafe, yeah.
Yeah, and Weber has to turn to the pit box, and Aaron's doesn't do anything. Agnes, sorry, doesn't do anything about it. So this is both's fault here. I don't know if you should even penalize them. I mean,
racing incident in the pits.
Yeah, I mean, to me it is a racing incident because Weber had to pit, but Agnes tried to avoid it.
Obviously, Weber has to box, and Agnes, got released in part of the Red Bull.
Yeah, and the Red Bull had to pit. Agnes didn't slow down, so...
To me, this is Agnes' fault and not even Weber's.
Yeah, I don't know if the FIA will penalize you, but if they did, this is BS. Yes, I'll be biased, as now we can see Valiak, who's taken the lead and lapped Blanc in the meantime. As, oh boy, the FIA have confirmed a hefty 10-second penalties for Agnes and Weber, which is just outrageous in my opinion, but...
I know one person that is especially not going to be too happy with that. Mondragon has taken Weber as well, so this is probably gone from bad to worse for the Red Bull driver.
So basically Mondragon will not... Weber will not win this race anymore. I mean, let's be honest.
So that's his win streak gone?
Yeah, this is his win streak gone, unless a massive calamity happens and somehow he pulls a 10-second gap.
I mean, he has a 10-second gap in front of Kubusek, so if something is to happen to Littlegram... Oh, my bad. If something is to happen to Mondragon and Littlegram...
Oh boy, it's Weber stuck behind Mondragon, who's stuck behind Jans. And we all know that Mondragon has very nice experiences with Patrice Jans, mainly losing the lead of the Canadian Grand Prix on... P2 of the Canadian Grand Prix on the straight. As now Weber tries to dive it down inside of Mondragon, that would never work.
Get out of the way! I mean, I know, like, blue flags on the thing in this game, but it's still ridiculous.
I mean, listen, it's not like she isn't in a position that she isn't overtakeable, because she is. And then we got Mondragon now. Speaking of which, Mondragon just... No. Never mind.
That just not good. I mean, Weber is somewhat boxed in. There we go.
Yeah, Weber is boxed in, so Weber is not gonna get it unless he sends an absolute godsend. There he goes.
There he goes.
Out-trashing Jans, and he's gonna get that position, so that's comfortable. He's now
Yeah,
on
I'm
the
just
chase to
kidding.
catch up to Mondragon now. Littlegram is stuck behind Nisbet, and Valyak still has to pit.
I wonder if that's confirmed what the FIA is saying.
Yeah, I mean, if it is, I mean, the FIA is very harsh today. I honestly, if I was a driver, I would protest that 10 seconds for Vibe and...
Don't give them
Magnus.
ideas. Don't give them ideas.
Listen, this is publicity, this is good things.
Oh dear, what a race have I missed. There we go, let's keep going. Why do we have 2 Ferraris in the top 6?
Yes. Also, we have confirmed 5-second penalty for Patricians for being a pillock.
Well, I agree to that.
Yeah, I agree with that. Down the rest of the year, I'm seeking battles. That's Agnes without a wing, which you have already noticed.
Well, that's from the pit stop shenanigans they had. And now
Also,
he's...
I don't agree with what the
Eugene.
FIA said. Vibe had to turn in, so joke's on you. Blanc now onto the back of his teammate. Though Eugene, the Williams team has really just died this season. They haven't been upgrading. They're just dead.
I mean, at least it's not as bad as real life. Last season.
Yeah, 2019 was abysmal for Williams, but I mean, no, this is comparable. When you're in the mix of Aston Martins and Super Aguris, you know something's wrong.
Yeah, oh my Jones, what a wrong.
Now Blanc is gonna actually get the position onto Eugene. No, Eugene is gonna come back at his teammate. They're still side by side, but it's gonna be Blanc who has the outside line and who gets his teammate. And now also Devin Johnson also goes through, and Eugene drops to 17th.
That was just, to be predicted.
Yeah,
Johnson
Captain
had
Game is
enough
now
run.
holding up Weber. Jesus Christ, the back.
It's going from bad to worse for
Okay, here
Viva
we
now.
go. Valyak is coming into the pits this lap, and I really wonder where is he going to exit.
And before loses for a wing somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, everything is possible.
And we still have like 15 laps to go, or something like that.
Yeah, 15. When Valyak crosses the line, it will be 15.
There you go, into the pits. Comes McLaren.
Yeah,
The
but this
sole
is the second
McLaren.
stop, so...
The sole McLaren technically left in this race.
Yeah. I mean, don't count Murray out just yet.
We'll see what he can
Yeah,
do maybe.
Littlegram now takes the... Oh god, he's lapping you.
What tries to anyway.
Yeah. There we have a nice gap between the drivers. De Jong will have to pit because he lost the wings, so yeah. That Ferrari will not be in P6 anymore.
What a shame.
And to show you entertainment, we're just gonna show you people lapping cars.
People have said leaders, when they're on their own, don't get too much screen time. There you go.
Yeah.
Mondragon is somewhat catching, but that's probably due to traffic.
Yeah, and look at this Caboose just stuck. Oh god, Flynn.
Oh
We
dear.
already had one incident in this turn, so I wouldn't repeat that move, Josh.
I mean, he's Scottish. Do you really think he's gonna listen?
I mean, Scottish people are lads, so... As De Jong is
Fair
now
enough.
actually going to
Oh,
overtake
yeah.
Kabusek, he's not pitting in this lap just yet, but he's going to pit soon. So he's just...
That was a good lap. Sorry, good move. Good lap, bloody hell.
Yeah.
I'm tired, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you woke up like, what, 5 minutes ago or something.
I had an alarm at 10:35. And 9 alarms after that.
And like 15 calls from me.
Yeah, that as well.
Kabusek now trying to lap Josh Flynn on the outside. Oh dear god, this is a race of attrition. But there he goes on the outside, Kabusek
Well,
gets it
that's
on. Whoa. Actually, Vibe is catching up to Mondragon, so hello, ding ding ding, we have a battle.
Oh no. I mean, he could still keep that P3 because De Jong is going to pit and he's like 11 seconds in front of Kubicek, so he's still technically going to keep third.
Unless something
Unless
happens to
something happens,
wing
exactly.
wing. Oh my god, Vibe nearly dives it down the inside.
Wouldn't recommend.
Yeah, same. I mean, you missed most of the incidents that happened in the chicane, and some of them... One of them we've seen Carrigal just yeet himself across the track. Yeah.
I think I'm actually happy I didn't see that.
Yeah. This is going to be interesting. This will be interesting to see in like the title fight video that someone is putting up. in the MMS.
Well,
Oh my god, that's Vibe down inside of Mondragon. They're side by side now. Vibe does not care that he has a 10-second time penalty. He's absolutely going for it.
yeah, I mean, considering after this we have like 4 races to go, this
Oh
probably...
my god, Vibe actually might get the position. No, Mondragon will close the doors.
Considering it's like 4 races to go after this one, that
Yeah.
crash basically decides the championship.
Well, not really, because we've seen Carrigal we've seen that Carrigal has a lot of pace, and we've seen that Littlegram might crash sometimes, especially in season 3. Oh my god, Vibe dives down inside of Mondragon now. He's got a position. He's got a position now. They're going to be side by side. No, Vibe will close the door, and that's Vibe up in the B2.
They're approaching back markers though, again.
They're approaching the man, the
Mondragon's not done with it. Mondragon is not done with it yet.
Yeah, he got a very good run through that corner. And that's De Jong in the pits. Agnes has been lapped. I forgot. Oh, no.
Oh dear.
No. No.
Can I go to the now, please? What's happened
Can we
to
just
him
give him
then?
driver of the day, please? Joseph Murray, the man, the myth, the legend, loses his wing for the 3rd time in this race.
What's happened to him now? Back markers? Well, I can't really say back markers is one of them.
Oh no, no!
And I'm guessing this is for position as well. There you
This is
go.
for position.
And gets upon, or punts into his foot rod into the wall and rests in peace.
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh
Well-
boy.
I think you can safely gun him out now.
Yeah. No. Listen, this is a 2-stop race. In the...
Yeah, but that's gonna be his first stop. Third stop.
Yeah.
I can't do
Well, in
numbers.
theory, this is after the. This is close to the third, to the second pit stop window. So in theory, if the strategy and the Gravitationsspielenia will work, it can work for him.
Yeah, but correct me if I'm wrong. Most of the field has already done 2 stops.
No, 1 stop. Oh. Well, you see, maybe 10 cars have already done 2 stops because of the loss of front wings. That's an over-exaggeration. I feel like 6 maybe. If it was counting Murray, then it would be like 10 because the amount of times he lost positions. But the wings, not positions, and positions as well. I mean, he lost positions. I'm not lying. As Vibe, what happens? Vibe is pulling away. He's lapping Murray now.
Oh dear.
All aboard! Oh my god.
I mean, Murray's got a wing again.
Mondragon cannot lap Eugene.
This is Viva's chance to get that 10 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. This is Vibe's chance because now Mondragon has to lap Eugene and lap Murray. Oh my god, he taps into Eugene. He nearly takes Eugene out.
He nearly did a Murray.
He nearly did a Murray. He nearly did a Jean LeBlanc, really.
Get out of the way! Honest back markets.
He's now gonna lap him. Possibly. This is not like confirmed. Although, yeah,
There you go.
yeah, there he goes. Finally, Andrew Mondragon, the man, the myth, the legend. As all my days, Littlegram is lapping the top 13.
Littlegram is having a good time lapping those back markers.
Yep. Oh my, Kubusek is not having a good time. Valniak has caught up to him now. Oh boy.
Well, again, traffic.
Yeah, traffic is helping Kubusek now on the outside of Kaut again. He's gonna overtake the Aston Martin. And
Well,
now,
that's good for him. I think Bella is going to
Yeah.
get stuck behind Cortican. There you go.
yeah, it's now Valniak is in an Aston Martin sandwich. This is not where he wants to be.
I mean, his Ventura days are over. I don't think he ever wants to hear that again.
Yeah. Oh man, oh there he goes, he's now going to overtake out again with a massive sense into turn 1. Oh, thank god, he must be relieved to finally do that.
Yeah.
Finally get ahead of these guys.
Oh
Here
my
we go,
god.
Henrik Wiebe. Defying all odds, and he's actually on the back of his teammate now.
4 seconds to Mondragon because traffic.
Mm.
Oh dear. And before they crash out.
It
Anything
is
can happen.
not out of contention for a massive crash here.
I mean, they've hit already once.
Yep, as the FIA are spamming Turkey.
I wonder why.
I wonder why. Look at the gap. Look at the gap the leaders have to Kabusek.
Yeah. Mondragon is, I think, cleared.
Valyak has overtaken Kubusek. Oh my god, they're side by side. So Valyak gets Kubusek. Kubusek is now down to P4.
P5.
P4. P5.
Absolute biblical scenes here. Murray is up the... Oh, wait.
Johnson in the lead.
Oh
no,
man,
I might have a vacuum cleaner soon, but anyways, look at the run Vibe gets. But now they're both gonna have to lap Johnson. This is oh my god, Lettergram is gonna lap Johnson. No, Johnson nearly cuts him off.
Should have actually got him off. Would have been funny.
Shush. There's no bias. Come on.
Definitely not.
Legendary screenshot just been sent. Send it in the quotes.
Absolutely professional commentary from us today.
Anyways, Viba and Lettergram. Viba, oh my god! Viba taps the rear wheel of Lettergram.
And Murray's now there as well. Murray's tried to on lap for like the second time now. Oh dear!
And look who it is! Andrewson Mondraguson, as I have a vacuum cleaner. So
Andrew Mondragon has now entered the party. There we go. We have like 8 laps to go after this one.
Yeah, after this one. No, after this one, it's 9 laps to go.
Right.
This is the modern lap counter, anyways. Oh my god.
Murray's
oh my god.
Murray's actually going for it.
Mondragon laps Murray now.
I mean, technically, by the rules and regulations, if the lap car is quicker than the guy in front of him, he cannot lap if he's able to pull away and not hold up the leaders.
Oh my god, Lettergram is now lapping Johnson. Will it work this time for the Swedish driver? No, why would it? And oh my god, it's only bunching the field up. Look who's approaching. It's the Mercedes driver. Oh dear god. This is not gonna end well. Oh my god, Viba taps into Lettergram again. And that's Murray now overtaking Mondragon.
I would hate to leave you alone, but I'll have to go for like 5 minutes.
Oh no, we might get silent commentary because of the vacuum cleaner. Oh no. Oh my god, Viba dives it down the inside of Lettergram. Viba side by side with his team and he gets cut off and now Murray sends it. Oh my god, look at Mondragon now. Mondragon has joined this battle. As I seriously have to mute. Someone take over, please. Mondragon now down inside of Viba. Viba literally runs off the circuit, trying to get anything. Someone's into the pits and I don't know why. Oh, that's Blanc. Oh, that's a mandatory stop for Blanc. Okay. Oh my days. As I seriously have to mute, guys. One of yous, whatever. Oh my god, now Mondragon, look at the run Mondragon gets because Murray held out Viba. Mondragon is up into P2 now, and if Murray actually sends a move onto Lettergram, we might see a new leader here. Let's see, any moves done into here. No, Viba tries to dive it down inside of Mondragon. Now look at this, Viba up into P2, so he re-overtakes Mondragon and immediately pulls a gap. It's not 10 seconds though, so you know, happens. I know we can't hear the vacuums, but still, this is just like precaution. This is precaution, because you know, I just yeah. Anyways, here we go. Mondragon now still close to Viba. Oh my god, look at this. Mondragon is trying to send it. He's just popping into the mirrors. He's trying to send it anywhere he can. He's all over the German driver. Oh my god, look at the move. Oh, he punts into him. He nearly takes Viba out. This is just wheel-to-wheel racing. This is like touring cars. And now Mondragon sends it, but no, Viba says no you, and it re-overtakes him. And Viba, he is defending like a champion here, that he should really be. Look at this now, Mondragon still close to Henrik Viba. Is he going to send it? Yes, Mondragon sends it into Viba. They touch again, but there's still no pond. There's still no death. How are these guys still intact? And I'm going for first, says Mondragon. That is not nice from Andrew there, but oh my god. Lettergram is now going to be oh my god, Lettergram, what are you? Oh dear, sweet Mary baby Jesus and all the whole Christ family. Mondragon, sorry, Lettergram is absolutely in a hell. of back markers that he has to lap. He's stuck behind Johnson. He's stuck behind Whittaker. Oh my god, Murray punts into Littergrim. Murray punts into Littergrim and that sends him off. Weber is now on a low fuel indicator. This means the pit window is open. We're so close to the end of this race and it might go down to the wire.
Have they hit each other yet?
Yes, they have. There's so much contact between these two. This is unbelievable. Look at this. Look at onboard from Weber. This is a massive back market train that these guys have to go through. Murray has a good car. That's why he's been trying to unlap himself. He punted into Littergrim. He might punt into him again as Littergrim is stuck behind Johnson and Whittaker. This is just absolute. This is a race of attrition. The back markers are giving us again and now. Here we go. That's a move from Littergrim. Oh my god, that's Weber off. Oh, that's Weber running. As I have a massive voice crack.
Weber somehow no damage.
Mondragon, I think, has shafted him.
Yes, we'll see what's gonna happen here into turn 1.
What happens here? So basically, okay, so what happens here? This section, Murray hits in the back of Littergrim, he's trying to lap Johnson, goes wide, and then he just rejoins into Weber, allowing Mondragon to overtake the German driver. I say that.
It was Murray, not Mondragon.
Shush, shush.
Right.
Anyways, here we go. Mondragon onto the back of Littergrim now. He's very close. He's not close enough. Littergrim by lap Johnson here. No, Mondragon tries to get a better half on him, but that's gonna work. That's never gonna work. And now Weber tries to overtake Murray. Does Weber get it? No, Murray has a better car. Actually, better traction, not a better car. As here we go. Mondragon still close to Littergrim. My voice is literally dying here.
Right, so Mondragon and Littergrim are going for the lead. Weber has that 10-second penalty, but right now he's still keeping third, but Valek's catching up.
Valek is catching him. Kubusek has a gap of 31 seconds to these guys.
Yes, he's out of the contention.
5.5 laps to go. Being out of fuel is not a complete... Oh my god, someone
lost
the wing. Front wing, E-I-E-I-O, who lost the front wing, Oh no, Arends, no. What happened to either Arends?
What is this race?
What is... Oh, he just goes to Pereira. This is just our factor AI being stupid. Oh my god, that's... Oh no, that's Agnes. That's Agnes on the front wing.
No, the HRT comeback race.
The HRT comeback race, what happens here? Oh, he just doesn't...
To get back and forth again.
Yeah.
What a naughty lad.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, Weber and Mondragon now still battling these guys.
Mondragon has actually lost out to Weber.
Yeah, Mondragon has lost out to Weber. They're entering one of the few laps. The pit window is very open. The pit stops might happen very soon here. Mondragon now loses a lot of time to Weber. Now on the braking he gains and he loses and he gains on the straight now. As they come into as they come into the bridge section. Oh my god, I'm out of breath.
Yeah, sorry for leaving you alone again. Anyway,
that's fine. I enjoy this. This is a challenge, as now we can see that Weber is pitting this lap. As Littergrim finally might lap Johnson here. Johnson isn't the friendliest of guys when being lapped, but Johnson's still there. Side by side with Murray. I believe the battle of Murray here is 4th position. I might be wrong though. As Johnson still tries to send in. Oh my god, Weber is blocking Mondragon. Now Mondragon goes into the back of that Red Bull car, into the diffuser. What is this? Weber loses the position because of the thing that he has to pit, so Mondragon gets P2, but now Littergrim is absolutely just engulfed in the sea of back markers here, as he taps into Pereira, nearly spinning him out, and oh my days, Mondragon is in a bigger pickle here, as he has to lap Whittaker and Murray and all these guys, allowing Weber to catch up, and Weber
might actually
Weber is drafting Mondragon.
Weber might actually
look at the run of Weber, but Weber is pitting the snap, so that battle has ended.
With the undercard, he might actually, well I say that Whittaker's pitting as well.
Littergrim is pitting now. Thing is though, cars might run out of fuel here. So
that's another problem.
A wrong strategic call here and your race is done. As now Littergrim is very close to Stephen de Jong here. Despite pitting, he might lap the Dodge driver here. Lapping, I believe, a car that's in 10th. So these guys really have been doing the lapping job very nicely here. As Mondragon also pitting this lap. So in theory, Weber has
he could gain.
Yeah, he could gain a lot. Weber now out of the pits. He lost the position to Valjak though. Oh dear.
Oh no. Oh no.
He gets slapped by Weber.
Wait, Valjak was like 10 seconds behind him.
Yeah.
What has happened to it?
So Valyak just gained all this time in the pit stop phase. De Jong is pitting in. Kubusek has been held up in the pits massively by these guys, but he's out, so he's gonna gain the positions now, or at least he should. Yeah, he's gonna gain those positions back. So Kubusek here is just a neat strategy game here. Not by him, really. But now, oh my days, Littlegram is still trying to lap De Jong. Murray is still on the back of him. This might still end in a tragedy for one of these guys. I mean, if someone runs out of fuel, oh boy, here we go. Someone is out of the race. And it's George Whittaker with a blown engine. So George Whittaker, his engine didn't last.
Literally everything is trying to.
Oh god, that's a barbecue there. That's an engine barbecue.
It's a hot day, you know.
Yeah, it is hot.
Get your mufflers out, get your meat out.
Flynn now overtaken by Jack Agnes here. Beautiful move. No, Flynn defends. Pardon for that.
Keeps going.
Agnes still tries to send it on the inside, which return to the outside. He's still there.
The leaders are in the pits.
Agnes gets it. Beautiful
move. The leaders are in the pits.
Littlegram a bit. Mondragon got a bit earlier. Mondragon is already out. Littlegram is gonna get held up.
There you go.
There we go. He overtakes Mondragon. So good job from the.
He was ahead of Mondragon anyway. Where's Vibe out of all this? Valyak even.
Valyak and Vibe actually gained a lot. As we have an elephant enter races room, what the hell? As Vibe now very close to Valyak, so he's now contending for the, well, he's contending for P4 at the moment. As it goes, but here we go. Valyak is in the lead. Vibe hasn't had the last of his words said though. As now they go. Oh my god, Vibe has a bit of contact there with Valyak that didn't benefit him at all. Vibe tries to go into the middle.
Gets it, Vibe was boxed in. Oh my god, Johnson
unlaps himself due to the outside line, and look at that. Littlegram is catching up to these guys. Vibe, oh my god!
Oh, there we go! Oh no.
Vibe's on it.
Oh no.
Vibe's on it.
Oh no.
Vibe's on it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
We were waiting for it, and it was the wrong Red Bull!
He just tries to make a move onto Valyak, and that... Oh man. Valyak is very lucky he wasn't taken with Vibe.
It was the wrong Red Bull, for goodness sake! Sorry.
Vibe will still finish in points though, I believe so.
I mean, they've lapped most of the field, so...
2.5 laps to go now.
2.5 laps to go, yeah.
Yeah, now Mondragon tries to send it onto Vibe. Vibe is still going to defend. These guys... There's something else, but now, yeah, Mondragon gets Vibe. And Mondragon now has to push for Littlegram, and Littlegram is right in the back of Valyak.
And now Mondragon, he can still get in the race-winning contention, but when these two are going to be held up... Littlegram! What a move around those sides!
Yeah, he just used the fact that Valyak was held up by Pereira and just gets it done. Beautiful job there. As now he sends it in again onto Pereira, and he's just wasting no time in pulling a gap. As Mondragon was shown giving the bird once again to Vibe as he was passing him. Valyak now to the inside opens
and Mondragon is following through.
This is not good for Valyak.
This is not over yet.
This is not over. This is far from over. Look at Valyak. Look how much he gains now. He gains so much onto Littlegram. He's so close. We will see a surprise winner here.
Imagine he's yet to win a race.
Oh my days, he sends it. Doesn't work. Imagine
McLaren is yet to win a race this season.
Yeah. Oh my god, look at this. Mondragon down the inside. That would never work.
No damage at least.
Imagine if all the top three just crash out and we have a Ferrari 1 and 2.
Oh dear, oh no. De Jong winning for the first time since Hungary last season, or was it Zandvoort last season?
Yeah, I think, no, it was Hungary, I think, because Hungary was after Zandvoort.
Yeah, I think. Oh dear, Ferrari 1, 2 at this stage, no please.
Oh
we have the top 3 constructors putting 1, 2 and 3.
Oh my, let's see Valyak and Littlegram and Mondragon all bunching up for the final lap of the race. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Look at Mondragon.
Mondragon has a run. He's gonna get Valyak.
No, Valyak is gonna come back and
defense.
And Mondragon doesn't get a position, but Mondragon now will have that slipstream on the back straight here, leading to the chicane, so nothing is over yet.
Littlegram is now just wanting these two to battle to somewhat pull away. But
This is
no!
far from over. Valek is going to send it off to Littergrum. Oh my days! And Valek sends it, that's not gonna work. No, that works. Valek is in the lead.
Valek leads. Littergrum second, Mondragon third. Mondragon.
Mondragon and the slipstream of Littergrum. Is he going to do a Viba and send it on to the Swedish driver? No, he doesn't.
If he wants to limit the damage in the constructors and drivers as well, he wants to get past Littergrum.
Yeah, but I don't
this
think
isn't
that's gonna
over
happen.
yet.
Although look at this, Blanc is holding them up. Blanc is holding them up. The battle with the legend. Jean-Luc Blanc is giving us the race we wanted. Mondragon dives in that inside of Littergrum. But Littergrum has the outside line, but Mondragon has the inside line. Oh my god. What is Blanc doing?
He's being a Blanc. Valek is probably gonna win.
Valek has basically won. But Blanc is just being a monkey as now. There's Littergrum and there's Mondragon now. So beheld Valyak. I called it. He wins the race.
First win for McLaren.
Littergrum is second, Mondragon in third. Compete second and fourth. He overtakes his teammate. Oh
First win for McLaren this season. Viba is 6, but he's probably gonna lose out if the car behind is within 10 seconds.
No, you got Kubusek now. He's starting to rain at the end of the race, I don't believe it. There's the
Ferrari 415 Viba might lose out to material.
Unless material, I don't know.
The
gap is building. We have to manage the gap.
There we go. I think it's not enough for Viba
it's not enough. So he's going to drop down to 7th. Oh no, Atkinson ran out of fuel on the final lap.
Oh no. Well, he's married the points.
De Jong also ran out of fuel.
De Jong as well. Just in the background.
Just in the background, he retires. Atkinson also runs out of fuel. Tragedy and calamity for these people. Wait,
oh dear.
That's points. Murray's gonna get into the points.
Oh no.
If he finishes the race, that is.
Please run out of fuel.
Johnson might get points as well. So 3 people have run out of fuel that I know of. Murray still is going to finish in the points.
Oh gosh, dang it.
That is a race and a half. Johnson is going to finish in the points for the HRT. Oh my god, yes.
Oh dear.
Yes, boys.
HRT comeback race. There you go, he's getting points.
Johnson, this is home Grand Prix. Oh my
yeah.
god. I am in tears. This race.
Oh, this is... Oh no.
Oh my... Here we go. Devon Johnson is going to finish in 10th.
Well, he hasn't crossed the line yet.
Yeah, he will cross the line eventually.
Pereira?
Oh my... Valyak has run out of fuel. Anyways, fastest lap of the race.
De Jong. Back to his old ways. Doing shit, but at least he's got the fastest lap.
Oh my...
Kubusek out of field. The Ferrari's both out of field.
Oh my god.
Oh dear.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful race. So...
This race.
Like... Oh, Whittaker also retired. We have missed that due to the whole chaos.
No, we didn't. There was the barbecue.
Yeah, that was the barbecue. Anyways. 2 people ran out of fuel. Driver of the day.
I don't know, I only joined in off like after the for the second half.
The majority of the race, so.
Well, I have to give the driver of the day to, I'm not gonna even joke, Blanc, you know, giving the excitement in the final few laps.
To me, it's going to be either Devon Johnson or,
oh yes,
in full honesty, Michael Valyak. I mean, come on.
I mean, his first win in the rebooted MMS, if I'm correct. I don't know, I haven't got his stats up. And delivering McLaren their first win of this season.
Yeah. Which,
considering what McLaren was last season, I can't even believe it, that McLaren has taken 8 races, I think it's been 8 races anyway, to get that win.
The thing is though, Valyak also, he wasn't really up in there, and, you know, he was 30 seconds at one point of the leaders. He lost the wing, and he manages to carry it into a win.
I mean, it was most likely because, you know, traffic that played a big part in this race. But yeah, I mean, I'm actually so disappointed that I managed to sleep in for a race like this, but it was still a...
This was the longest race of the season, and oh boy, what a race that was.
Yeah, the recording is going to be like an hour, something like that.
Over an hour. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but this race, definitely a contender for race of the season.
We've had a lot of those, so we didn't have that much carnage either. Well, I don't know, maybe first off,
we had
the race was.
Lots of front wings, but that's because Air Factor AI.
Yeah, I don't know what happened in the first half, so we're not talking about it. Didn't happen.
Yeah. At least Andrew Mondragon gets his revenge on Henrik Weber after being beaten
Well,
by...
yeah, but he still was a nonce and didn't do pass Littlegrim.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for coming, because, oh my god, this race. I really hope everyone enjoyed this. Next race, we're coming to Malaysia for the Malaysian Grand Prix on the Sepang circuit, so...
Last season, Red Bull really started to go backwards after Malaysia, so...
although James Smith had one of the best drives of his career on that race,
but from there really it started going backwards, which I'm definitely not hoping for.
Yeah, anyways, see you there next time. It's somewhat of a classic, so I hope we see each other there. Thank you so much for coming. See you next time. Be sure to be safe on the roads, wear your seatbelt, don't drink and drive, respect quarantine, and bye bye.